We're live, yo.
Check, check.
My mic sounds nice presents Buy, Borrow, or Burn. In this segment, we give you choices and options. We start with three classic albums. One album can be purchased, one album can be borrowed, and one album must be burned.
And you could choose to buy, borrow, or burn our show.
This is buy, borrow,
Yo, let me hold that.
or burn.
I know I'm contradicting myself, but I don't need that now.
All right, fellas. Buy, borrow, and burn. The music edition before the end of the year. Happy New Year. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. And I'm here to bring the pain.
Celebration
missed
delight.
all of that joy.
Winter solstice, Festivus.
Yes, Festivus. So during Festivus,
Feliz Navidad.
Nasir Jones did a fabulous job this year. We've talked about it on the show for the last month. So, to cause y'all some pain, the topics for Buy, Borrow, Burn this year are from his Mass Appeal projects. And it is Nas and Premier and Light Years, De La Soul, Cabin in the Sky, Ghostface Killer, Supreme Clientele 2. What are you going to buy, borrow, or burn, brothers? Get your BBB on. It ain't a BBL, but it's just as big.
All right, I'm gonna jump in here. First thing I'm doing, I'm buying the De La Soul. love the De La Soul. Cabin in the Sky. Phenomenal album. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the production. Enjoyed the Giancarlo Esposito narrating. Fantastic. I'm conflicted between. I'm really conflicted. I'm a nostalgia dude, right? So the nostalgia in me, who loves Supreme Clientele. I got wonderful, great, fantastic stories out with Supreme Clientele. Which those some fun moments in life, and I was excited about Supreme Clientele 2 hitting, and it didn't hit the same. It didn't hit the same for me. Actually, the album that he did, I guess in 2024, I like that album a little better than the Supreme Clientele 2. So I'm gonna have to burn that one, and I'm going to borrow the Nas. Obviously, nice album. I need more listens. The beats didn't always necessarily reflect with me as well, but the lyricism, and I'm always a fan of lyrics over anything else. The lyricism, the storytelling, the messages that were sent throughout it, that's what resonates with me. So I'm borrowing Nas.
This is hard. Wow, this is hard. Ah, man. Um, I'm buying Light Years. Nas's pen is incredible. I'm buying that album if it was just Nasty, Esco, and Nasir, and the rest of it was just instrumental or nothing. I'm buying that one for that. Uh the Wow, this is where it gets rough. I'm a borrow the De La, and I'm a borrow the De La because I I've been a De La fan of songs, not the whole group in the
yeah,
movement.
yeah.
But this album was brilliant. I mean, like I was listening to this, like becoming a fan. Like, wow, this is really great. And for that joint, the one with they're talking about their mothers,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
really did it for me. And the narration,
16 for your mama.
yeah,
16.
but the narration for the attendance, like that was just
Yeah, yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was fire. So I'm gonna borrow that one, but man, if I gotta burn the ghost, I'm gonna still be patting it. Like I might try to put a Warp CD in because
like, can I boost this out the store?
because Supreme Clientele was actually in my top rotation in my 2025 Wrapped.
Spotify wrap up.
Spotify wrap up. So I'm burning it only because I spent so much time with it that I know I'm gonna be revisiting Cabins in the Sky. I know I'm gonna be revisiting Light Years. So this is a painful one. You're ending the year rough. This was the roughest, and I don't want to see
you're making me
you
do bad things.
Yeah, I don't want to see you in this space until 2026. So, and on that note,
yeah. So for me, fellas, I am going to buy Cabins in the Sky, and not because I'm a De La fan, but because it's a complete body of work that encompasses so much about life, you know, about loss and love and persevering through struggle. It's probably, and as a De La fan, it's definitely one of their best albums ever. You know, they are the first people to really do skits in hip hop, and for them to do like like Tim said, the opening in 2025, but it's still fresh. Doesn't feel like, oh, they did an opening and De La Soul is dead. They found a new way to be innovative with something that they've created in 1989. I am going to borrow Nas and Premier because that too is a complete body of work. And it is, I would probably say, and hip hop has had many albums, and I'm only a New Yorker from the East Coast, and I could be wrong. To me, it's the first ode, the first love letter to hip hop as an album. I've heard hip hop songs that were a love letter to hip hop, but this feels like a love letter to hip hop, not just the music, but the culture. And I've never heard that before. And then not only is that a brilliant idea, but he executed the idea flawlessly. And like Tim said, he's rapping at his age and it's still fly, funky, and fresh. Yeah. I think Andre 3000 said, you know, he don't know what he can rhyme about nowadays. He could listen to this Nas album and see that there's plenty to talk about. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to burn Ghostface, and it's only because the other two are brilliant works of art, and it's not a reflection on Ghost. And that's my list. It's tough, but that's the fun.
Let's just end it. This is Tim. My mic sounds nice. Whatever.
Yeah, my mic sounds nice. This is Kev.
This is my mic sounds nice. Let us know what you think. What would you buy? What would you borrow? What would you burn? Chop it up in the comments. Peace.